like a dark yellow.
Recorded.
Sickness.
It's now recording.
What, just in case you need audio sync later?
Is that what they do with them?
Yeah.
I should have bought my clacker board.
Shall we all do it? 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So, I'll basically say, everyone, you get to wake up now. What's one of the first things that you want to do? Each one take your turn.
I'm going to look around and go, oh my god, I'm so old now, and be horrified.
Time hasn't moved on other than a few moments.
Really, because since the last video I've grown this sporting beard and I'm going to wake up and go, oh my god, what the fuck's going on? And look around. Got a 3.
You got a 3.
What's it called? An insight check. Perception check. Yeah.
I roll for perception.
You rolled a 3.
I'm like, oh, things.
You notice there's more noise going on from one of the shops close to you. Sounds like chopping. And there's also a stream of blood that has appeared since you were last there.
Lovely.
Seems to be coming from this sort of alleyway up in front of you.
Okay.
It's a lot of blood. And you know from your knowledge that no one could survive losing that much blood.
Can I set Urchin on them?
You can ask Urchin to go check it out.
Urchin, there's blood, go get him!
Urchin will lap at the blood.
Get the blood, Urchin.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
You
it.
wanna? Okay.
I'm good.
Urchin, what are you gonna do?
Urchin, a perception check.
You wanna do a perception check, okay?
Urchin doesn't remember where he is or what's going on. Is he in the village or not? Is he sort of
He's
outside?
in the village. You got a 3 as well. This dice is great for doing 3s. You basically hear the same. You hear that there is chopping going on. You see a little stream of blood leading into the shop, the same as he saw, to where that chopping noise is. You also hear some tools going off. That stream of blood leading into the alleyway. What do you want to do?
Urchin
Anything?
wants to taste the blood.
I'll leave that as a free action. There you go, you've done your free action. So you're licking the blood up off the floor, there you go.
Right.
After you've done your turn, all of you have to roll mental health. Well, he doesn't. Because you're just seeing this weird creature lapping up blood now off of the street.
So, one
Did you
wakes
actually
up
tell
and
Urchin
in
to go
traditional
investigate?
navy,
Is that really
female
happened?
navy fashion,
Well, just
assumes
go
it's a
down.
hangover. So immediately, sort of goes, wait, where am I? Where's the pregnancy check? Goes, wait, no, wrong scenario. Okay. Gathers thoughts and tries to calmly and questionably scan the area and also see if there's any place that sells alcohol. Because alcohol is the only way to cure a hangover, even though it's not a hangover.
Roll. You got a natty 1. Okay, so you get to see more than everyone else.
Fucking sure!
You see what appears to be the fact that one of your people is missing. The lizard. No one else has noticed he's missing. And then you see bits of his flesh in that river of blood that you've just noticed one of your teammates is now licking up. So you spot that. You spot that the trail of blood has gone into that damn shop where the chopping noise is.
Yeah.
And your instincts would be telling you, you know roughly what they're chopping. You see that there is a cafe that also sells alcohol. Literally 2 doors down from where you are.
It's, do I follow the quest, or do I go with my instinct and get beer?
There seems to be someone standing in the doorway looking at all of you, of the cafe.
I don't believe you're thinking about this. Follow your instincts and get beer.
But it's a traditional fucking navy thing though. If you wake up, you've been probably hungover, so it's beer and pregnancy test time.
I don't know what navy you've been in, but bloody hell.
The navy where sadly some people are straight in the navy. Hey. Oh fuck it, I guess I'm gonna have to be the responsible one again and check out the weird disturbance, or I'll have to... Actually no, I'll go to the cafe and assure the bloke standing there that we're not actual total weirdos, except the guy that smells a bit funny and the Vestal Virgin that... Never mind, you know, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go toward the cafe bit. I'm like, look, I'm just gonna like, hey, we're newcomers, travellers, can I get a bit of an overview about the town,
Don't
please?
forget it's all made of skin and bones.
Yeah, you do see every single piece of their entire town is made out of skin and bone and other.
So I don't think
The signs are made of skin. The floor is made of cobblestones.
No, I'm just trying to ignore it. I'm hungover. I'm acting like it's all just a fucking hangover. That's all. It's fine. I'll have beer and I'll be done with it. Everything will go back to normal.
Yet again, I don't know what kind of hangovers you've had in the past, but they seem pretty fun.
Okay, so you've done that. I'll let you. So your free action is you went in there, and next turn you can ask questions and get your responses. Okay. I'm making it so that you can go in there and get your fucking drinks to cure your fake hangover. Okay. So while you're all doing that,
Nom, 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 nom.
yay.
Urchin, dirty urchin.
Who said that? That was a good impression.
Urchin likes to play in the filth. How's that for an impression?
Okay, someone ends up coming out of one of the shops. Funny enough, where that chopping noise is, it's a guy with an apron covered in blood. He looks towards you,
Me.
and he notices you've got a sheath on you but no sword.
Okay.
And he basically just walks up to you, says nothing, and just goes,
Hold on a minute, I'm a Vestal Virgin. I'm not just going to let any guy put his sword in my sheath.
okay, so
I'm going to follow him.
so you are actually going to follow him into his shop.
Oh, please don't be a sex shop. And that was pounding, not chopping. Yes, I'm going to follow him into the unknown shop.
Okay. Please roll perception check. You got an 81. You see something very familiar on the counter, with tools laying next to it, quite bloodied and dirty.
It's your old friend.
It's the lizard man's head that
Hey!
he's hollowed. He's hollowed it out and cleaned it.
Oh, cool. Can we put a candle inside so it glows?
Yeah.
Think about wearing it as a hat. Jeez.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to wear lizard skull. It's
So
not very, tough.
You see that, and he appears to be what looks like a butcher, but there's weapons for sale.
Ooh.
Hanging all over one side of the wall.
They're made out of bones, body parts.
That's right.
Is there a cross?
And good sir,
I exchange a shotgun.
I have no money. Because I have no money.
You can exchange your
So
body
you
parts.
say to him, I have no money.
I'm going to kick him in the dick and take a weapon.
Really?
No. No, I am from a high righteous, pious order, so I'm going to demand that he gives me one in the name of my God.
Roll to see how well it turns out.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be
That's a good
bad.
idea in this place.
You got 4.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, you're trying to start the slow clap. Yeah.
Okay, so you pretty much went up to this big hulking guy with various weapons hanging everywhere that has just hollowed out the skull of one of your colleagues that walked away. He laughs at your face. Just starts laughing at you.
Specifically your face. No other part of your body.
You look like tiny baby.
And he basically just says, "You stupid twat, I was going to give you a weapon anyway. What sword do you use?"
Hang on a minute. So, at least the only thing you succeeded in doing was making yourself look like a twat.
Hey, she's from a pious religion. You know, how much more of a...
The only pious religion that I know that goes around demanding stuff off people is the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Can't be worse than those.
So what do you want to say?
Maybe they are.
What sword do you want from him? He's just asked you what sword.
Roll for sword.
He didn't roll for a sword. He didn't state why he was rolling, so his roll's pointless. What are you rolling for?
Roll for
Give me
embarrassment.
the dice. I'm going to roll to apologise. Oh, this is going to be bad. I can feel it.
He got a 2.
Ah!
It's a weak apology.
That's
He
good
laughs the
apology.
more at your face.
The lower it is, the better it is.
Yeah, remember?
It
Low.
was a good apology.
So it was a good apology. He just smiles and says, it's fine, you've just woke up, I'll forgive it this time.
I will take the finest sword that you have available.
He looks at you, Will looks you up and down. Finest sword? Sword length?
I don't know about sword length.
Basically he's asking you
Well,
what
the length of 3
kind. Do you
daggers.
use short sword, long sword, claymore?
If you could get a sword that's about the size of, I don't know, about me, that'd be good. Something in the claymore and dragon slaying region of swords would be,
This is gonna be
right on the sweet spot.
Ah, so you ask for a sword about the size of yourself.
Yes, somewhere in the claymore / dragon
Hang on a
slaying
minute, if it's a
region.
sword the size of yourself, isn't it going to be a short sword?
Says the shortest one here.
Making a joke about lollies, goddammit.
There ain't nothing short about my sword.
Tells you, wait a moment. He's got something that is right up what you're saying. And he walks off into the back room.
I'm going to be nervous because he said right up and I'm a virgin.
So he went off into the back room.
I think I should leave my turn there.
And it's the end of your turn, is what I was going to say. So, weird liquor of blood, what do you want to do?
I'll follow the blood trail.
You're going to follow the blood trail.
Maybe there's a corpse to kill inside. There's a corpse I can lick.
I'll give you that as a free action, means as, you know, it's easy to follow a blood trail. It's a quite thick blood trail that's leading towards an alley.
He's just
You've
going down
seen
it tongue first.
Oh, God.
Tasty iron.
Funny
Yeah,
enough, there's
I
no
look like
iron
that.
in it.
Licking up blood as I'm going out of the middle bit.
Okay, so you're rubbing your chest along the floor, licking up.
The head's all flopping around like that as I'm doing it, so it's like a really unnerving sight.
Okay, you roll a fucking mental health check.
Why? I'm not in the fucking area. I can't
Okay.
see it.
There's no one in this area that saw him licking up blood.
Nope.
Okay, no.
Oh, nobody saw it.
No, no.
Hence why I went in a fucking cafe. I'm done with this shit.
Okay, so I need you, Luke. I need you. Roll perception for me. Let's see how much you see.
Roll.
Needs a new set of eyes.
Roll for 8.
I got green.
You're 3. Okay.
You've contracted lizard herpes.
Okay, you go into the alley, and there's a little girl standing there with a hammer.
I thought it led into the butcher's shop.
No, it led into the alley. The blood trail ended at the butcher's shop.
Oh.
You followed the blood trail down the path. Because you were near the butcher's shop
Where
anyway.
has it actually ended up?
So, you followed it, and there's this little girl with a
free
bloody
merchant.
hammer.
With a big hammer.
With a bloody hammer. It's literally covered in blood. And she's smashing it into what remains of the lizard.
I'm gonna be like, you're gonna eat that.
So you're going up to the little girl with the bloody hammer that is randomly just smashing on a dead corpse.
You're gonna eat that hammer.
The hammer.
How did you know that was coming?
Hey, love. Nice hammer. Are you going to eat that? I like to taste it in the morning.
Okay.
Sound like you're from Bristol.
Please,
Airwolf,
please
you're
roll.
gonna eat that.
Oh god.
Get here, bastards.
4.
You got a 4.
What colour is it?
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse, okay.
Okay. So, the little girl just pretty much blanks you and she just keeps smacking the hammer into the corpse. She doesn't seemingly, she just blanks it. She doesn't care whether you're going to eat the corpse or what, as long as you don't touch her.
How big is she?
Little girl, she's like yay tall. No, she's quite young.
Eat the girl.
She's about maybe 10.
Well, I want to eat the corpse and the hammer, but the little girl's ignoring me. So I eat the little girl.
This is like the politeness thing. Well, I can't politely eat the corpse, so I'll have to politely eat her.
I'm in a
instead.
dark alleyway. It's not a good idea to be in a dark alleyway with dirty urchin. Eat you.
One.
Oh my god.
Don't eat her pie. It may be hot and
She gets
moist,
the
but
spikes.
hopefully not flaky, but don't eat it.
Oh.
I'll spike her and bite her.
Oh no.
I was eating a fucking jelly.
And there's me saying don't eat her pie. It may be hot and moist, but hopefully not
Oh,
flaky.
stop mentioning it.
What, the word moist?
Not the word moist, the fucking innuendo behind it. I feel dirty.
It's not just that, but there's a hole in
I
that
feel
sweet as
Your
well.
fucking spell, man.
There's
Right.
a hole in that sweet as well, so technically you're
Oh, for
hanging.
fuck's sake.
So you're eating the little girl.
I have to kill her first.
Spike her and then eat her.
Yeah.
So
Don't do it, Shadman.
Lunge on her.
as
The
you
spikes in the teeth.
Don't do it.
as you rolled a 1, I'm gonna have to let it. That's a natty 1. You succeed.
Does he eat the hammer as well? Because she was holding it.
That's
It eats a hammer first.
she's the starter.
And got a 5. You start eating some of the hammer, but until you end up having a splinter in your mouth. You get a splinter right into your lip.
urchin.
Just a comical splinter like that.
No. More like a splinter going
Oh.
down.
Extra spikes for urchin. Even my teeth have spikes now.
So yeah, you've managed to eat the little girl that was doing nothing but smashing a hammer into a corpse.
I wanted the corpse and the hammer, and she was ignoring me.
But
I was hungry.
as you got a
And a
natty,
taste for blood.
as a natty 1, you managed to eat most of the lizard corpse as well. But you carefully picked around the items that he was carrying. You've just left the items on the floor.
Who was carrying items? The little girl.
The lizard
Man.
and the
I haven't
little
left
girl.
the scene. I'm busy with the meal.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Okay,
this is
I
what
may need
you've
this
done
after
this
this
as
game.
well because you've got a natty 1, so you've pretty much ate the little girl almost whole,
No.
and you've ate part of the hammer. You've only just got like splinters left, and you've also managed to eat most of the lizard corpse, but somehow managed to avoid going and eating the items he was carrying.
I was going to do a perception check after I'd eaten the girl, but that's okay.
You'll
Alright,
have to
so-
do that next time.
Anyone?
Your turn.
No,
Okay, so I'm in the
I won't be
cafe.
able to pay any.
Yes.
How did I have to pay attention
So,
to what's going
I'll
on?
speak to the
without-
barkeep briefly. I'm like, right. I'm a traveller from a far away region. So, yeah, I'm here for fortune and glory and such like, you know, you probably heard it all a million times before. What's the lowdown on this place?
Okay, please roll to see how well you manage to state your case.
Just give me a drunken garble, isn't it?
4.
No,
Oh,
no,
no, that would have been
That
6.
would have been 6.
If you'd rolled 6, you would have pretty much been drawling out your words.
Yeah.
They look at you and just basically say, well, you're in our village. There's not much to go and actually tell the likes of yourself, other than watch out and don't try doing anything stupid.
There's a killer right on the loose.
There's some weird creatures out there. If you make a stupid move, they'll kill you.
The pies have harmed themselves.
Good to know.
Like real creatures there, like wolves.
No.
You do a stupid thing that'll eat you.
Yeah, basically there's a guy next to you. He looks towards you and just like, ah, so you're not from near here. There's some weird shit been going on lately. I came here a few weeks ago and this like strange creature turned up. He seemed to be like falling from somewhere. Like this shine appeared and then he started just falling. Fell into the ground and this group took him. Don't know what the fuck's been going on, but he won't stop screaming.
It was Urchin's taller cousin, Lurchin.
He won't stop screaming, no one knows exactly what the fuck's going on, and since that, there's been this, like he said, the strange ass creature's been around. They're not like the regular ones, something's gone wrong. There's a few shops around here, but watch your back, some of the people have started going weird like the animals.
Yeah.
And with that, he, finishes off his drink, and he says, but if anyone asks, you didn't hear it from me, deal?
Deal.
And with that, you basically, what's your final action, your little minor action?
I'm gonna sort of make my way back to outside, and with a view to finally investigating that other place, because let me guess, everyone else has gone to the dangerous place.
I cannot tell you that.
It's meta knowledge.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
There you go. There you go.
I'm eating sweet again.
In meme form.
Okay.
Flaky.
As you're waiting in the shop,
Yes.
you've just eaten the little girl that wasn't really doing anything other than hitting a dead corpse.
Yeah.
And you've just walked out of the cafe. All of you hear what might, depending on what your next roll is, either a clap of thunder or something else. Please, everyone, roll.
I have rolled. There we are. Shit. 6.
6.
Oh, for God's sake, please someone don't get 6.
6.
All of you get
The
6.
devil's number 666.
No, it's not.
Someone's up with that fucking dice.
Shall we pick another fucking die? I've been having terrible luck with this
So
die
you
as
grab
well.
the red one up perfect.
Someone pick a die up. Any die.
We're having a recount.
From the shadows, you hear, brother.
It's like the national election all over again.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way of Do you know the way of the dice?
Spit on him.
James.
Yes, did it there.
Spit on the
And
guns. I will roll.
both of you get slapped by an invisible force for going on about fucking memes.
Papa
In my defense, he
needs
started.
a new pack of condoms.
I know, but you get a lighter slap. But
Papa needs a.
Oh yes, natty one. Very, very nice.
we're getting rid of that fucking die.
Scottish guy pie. Oh.
4.
So you from inside the shop, so I'm basically going by what you've just done. You freeze and look around. That weird noise you just heard sounded a lot like something screaming, but not a human scream. A deep, roarish like scream, not entirely human.
So like that.
Kind of like that. That is what you've just heard.
Wow, it really clears out the throat.
From that, because you got a 1,
Yes.
you know roughly what direction that came in. It bounced around a little bit, so it won't be the perfect location, but you know roughly.
Can I feel the scream reverberate within my soul?
As you got a 1, I'll allow it.
Yeah, soul scream.
Like, oh yeah. All my
I didn't say sexually, Jesus.
Knowing you, well, your character though, I mean,
No, non-sexual.
Vestal
Yes.
Virgin. That's what his is. He wouldn't be
Chose
sexual.
chose to be a virgin. No man may penetrate my inner temple to steal my power.
Urchin has many ways. Urchin has many tendrils.
Either way, I'm going to
Stop
stay.
turning this into a hentai, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to stay and wait for the gentleman to come back. While staying and waiting, I am not going to look at things. I'm not going to try and steal anything. I am going to find a chair or a table or the floor to sit on, whatever is the safest, and not move.
All I was making you do was roll to go and see what you fucking heard. But okay, yes, you're still standing still. You're not doing anything. I get it. Weird little statue person now. Both of you, it sounds a little odd. You're not entirely sure whether it was a scream or a bit of strong wind, but you know for a fact, as you are both outside, you both know there was no real breeze. There was no sudden gust of wind. But it sort of sounds like it could be either that or something else. But as you roll forwards, you're not entirely sure. You're both quite focused on what you're doing. You picking a little girl out your fucking teeth,
noise.
and you're getting your bearings of where you were, and trying to figure out where the fuck everyone is.
Again.
Your turn. What do you want to do? Oh yeah.
Yes, I want to sit and wait.
I
I have been told to wait. I want to sit and wait.
Okay, so I got a 2. He comes back in, and
Yes.
you notice this. He's holding something like that, but he's had to move it to get through the doorway.
Okay, that now
It's
we're
about your height,
Yes.
and it's covered in a nice fabric. It's
Ooh.
like tanned leather, but brown leather.
I want to inspect the sword.
So you want to inspect the sword. Let's see how well you can inspect the sword.
Oh, shit.
What did you get?
This is my
A
lucky dice.
natty 1.
This is my lucky dice after all.
Okay, so you carefully peel back the leather while he is holding it. And right before you is what you recognise instantly as a dragon bone sword.
Bone of my sword. Okay.
It is an actual
Dragon
dragon's bone that has been made into a sword.
It's actual dragon's bone.
It is super sharp. Perfectly filed and everything else, well looked after. And you can tell a lot of loving care went into making this sword.
What's the hilt like?
Roll for arousal.
The hilt. You're wondering what the hilt is like. Okay.
I'm rolling for arousal. 5.
You're not very aroused.
I'm not very aroused. But what I want to do is I want to rub the sword gently until the end of my turn and hold it close. Mine.
I must keep these thoughts out of my head.
I'm going to cradle it like a newborn and just stroke it going, it's so nice.
Maybe the sword will love me.
What he does to go and prepare it while you're there is you just see him carefully wrapping around a special thread. And as you can see, it's got things carved into what he's wrapping around the hilt.
Runes! Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
It has runes carved in
In the sword or in the wrap?
the wrap that he's putting as your hilt.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yay! I like runes. Okay.
Runes are there to make it so it is nigh on indestructible, basically,
Yay.
and stays sharp.
Sweet.
So you now have a Dragonbone fucking claymore.
Hang on a minute.
Okay, so you're cradling and rubbing your sword.
Yeah. No. I'm cradling and rubbing the bone of my sword.
Oh.
Your bone, yes, you're cradling and rubbing your bone. This is a very weird fucking episode now. Okay, what do you want to do? And then please do roll for once you've decided what you're doing.
I'm not sure whether this video should go on YouTube or Hentai Haven.
Let's leave it on YouTube because after all they can deal with all the stuff like Logan Paul.
Well, there goes the demonetisation.
It's already demonetised.
I'm gonna check out all these items that the lizard left.
Okay, so you want to, pick up the items or just look at them?
Look at them and pick them up.
Okay, roll, let's see how we...
Stick them close to my face. Lick them. 6.
You need
Oh,
glue.
that was very
You
good.
failed to lick. It's like it's one eye
Yeah.
like ice.
I tripped to
Stop
lick the
your
wall.
tongue.
You need glue.
You failed to lick. Come off.
No, you failed to lick. You just stay like. Ugh.
Shit, it's flex
shit.
tape.
Yeah.
Just dribble.
It's just got flex tape stuck to his tongue. I can't peel it off.
Okay, so
You drop it. Oh.
you've managed to pick up the items and you've now gained all the items that he had,
Yeah.
Hey, what are they?
but what you failed to do is lick all of them. That splinter that you didn't bother removing basically just spikes your tongue, and your tongue is now stuck on the spike in front of your face.
Chin's so spiky he can't sit down.
Can't speak. How would you talk like that?
Chin's lucky. Chin has a second mouth at the back of his head.
Okay.
Bum. Ah. Backwards urchin. I think we're making urchin just. Oh god.
So fucking weird.
Okay, you basically,
Oh, Luke.
your items.
This is what you have gained.
Yeah.
You've gained a chain that is linked to a vibrating dildo.
What? Oh yeah, that's what he has, isn't it? Let me just
And
write this down.
Urchin's back. Urchin is leaking.
Urchin's got quite a lot of.
I can wear it as a crown.
When you want to eat the ass, but the ass instead eats you.
I got a vibrator.
What is it with kids and eating ass nowadays? It's wrong.
I don't know.
okay, so yeah, it's
Don't
like a chain,
eat
so
ass,
it's like a liquid
kids.
sword. You've basically got a liquid sword, but instead of a liquid sword, it's a liquid dildo.
For a second,
A liquid sword is a blade on the end of a chain.
Oh, like that.
Yeah. You've
So-
also found scissors, so you now have a pair of scissors.
No, is that scissors or
No,
size
don't
rolls?
run with them. Kids, don't run with scissors.
And you got
And don't run with scissors while eating ass either.
a bone shotgun.
Own shotgun, blimey, there's loads of stuff on this lizard.
A shotgun.
But
It's a shotgun.
now, in case anyone's wondering, the last person that had this is very illiterate, so they wrote bone shat gum. We are changing it back to what it was meant to be. So that can also
Don't eat ass, kids. It makes you illiterate.
Don't eat ass, kids. It gives you a shotgun.
Oh!
Oh,
Urchin
God.
just won't eat ass, kids.
Well, now you've got the title for the video at least.
Don't eat ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And you have a rune stone that is purple.
Purple runestone.
On top of that, your final item is you got an EMP.
Urchin.
Electromagnetic penis.
No.
Half the other fucking arms are dildo themed.
Don't blame me. Blame the last person that had that
Hold
character.
on. An EMP, an erotic man pleaser.
Wait, I've got an electromagnetic pulse as a physical object.
It's like a device, I suppose.
An EMP device.
Yeah, you got an EMP device.
You're not like having to contain the pulse manually.
One day I will release it in a huge fart.
Along with various paperwork.
No, that's an electromagnetic part.
Yeah.
That would be wicked.
Just put down various paperwork.
Put the device on my bum. Back urchin, eat this. Back urchin, let's read out to scene from South
Okay.
Park.
And various paperworks.
Yeah, various paperwork.
Your paperwork can be the actual book, the Encyclopedia of Ghosties and Spirits.
No.
Pardon me.
You can use it as a prop if you want, but it's actually not what's contained within that paperwork.
Urchin stuffs all these things inside him.
Well, that's a weird mental image I did not want, but thank you. Stuffing things inside yourself. Are you part Japanese?
In the body, in the corpse.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is your character part Japanese? For the thing of randomly putting things inside yourself. No offence to any people watching this that are Japanese. It's a joke.
But if you're Norwegian, go fuck yourself.
I put the purple runestone on the corpse's forehead.
So now you like smelly vision. Smelly
Smell-o-vision.
vision. Smelly vision.
Smell-o-vision.
I will slap you both.
Please don't.
Please do.
Now, what would look cooler? Where would it look the best?
In his
What?
on his bum hole.
While you're picking where
Takes a vajazzle to a whole new level.
On the corpse's belly button.
Anyways, let's move on.
Now let's carry on before we get too ingrained in the weirdness, please.
Yes, let's move on. Okay, so he's just picked up all the items from the lizard. And you notice that the blood's gone, is what I'm just going to say now, just so that you don't ask. The trail of blood seems to be missing, but so's Urchin.
That's never good.
Can I just start looking for Urchin and or blimmin' bitch pants McGrabby? I got a 6, great. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Well, Mr. Grabby McSaley, it looks like your comeuppance has finally come.
Nah, I got 3.
Oh no. Please help me.
Basically, while you are trying to walk and find them, instead what you manage to do is walk straight into one of the village people and then fall over right in front of them.
It's the guy dressed as an electrician. The village people.
Oh.
They don't hurt you, they just look at you quite confused of how you somehow did not notice that they were there.
I'm sorry, I've had a couple drinks. I'm not too drunk. I don't. It's a new area to me. I'm paying more attention to my surroundings than I am to people today. Ugh.
I'm a tourist.
I'm a tourist.
I'm a tourist in your bones.
For a second, I thought I was going to say the other T word.
I'm a tramp.
No. I'm a
Terrorist.
terrorist. Oh shit! Wait, no, that was the
Oh,
wrong
it's okay.
word.
He's just a terrorist.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not-
going to have to put a lot of warnings on this
I'm
video.
not involved in this, I'm just rubbing my sword.
Don't. If you're watching this video, you probably should stop watching it because it will offend you at some point.
We'll slowly get round to offending every single person. After all, we're English and have a fucking...
That includes you in the
Also,
third
you've
row
got
with
no
your
face.
waifu pillow.
I've got no face, yeah. Well, we
That's
do
good
have a
offence,
rule of, when it comes to one of them, that is the biggest racist that you can get. I will not die until he offends every single one of you.
Prince Charles.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to call quick break so that this can be paused, well, turned off. Be back in a minute.
And fuck you, Joel. Still fuck you.